All right, guys, we are now on chapter 17-3. Work together. I don't know why I have on your own there. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, so what we're doing now is we're figuring out the increase and the decrease of current year and prior year, okay? And then we're finding the percent change. Now, this can be really, really confusing if you let it. But if you think about what you're trying to figure out, it should be as simple as can be, okay? So, you understand the increase or the decrease is just the difference between these two numbers. But sometimes it's confusing. Do I take 659 minus 642? Or should I take 642 minus 659? Okay, so knowing which one to do is a little confusing. And if you try to just memorize it, I think that's what makes it the most confusing. Like up here, I have a formula for you. Current minus original, or I guess maybe I should say prior there. But on a test or on your quiz, if you can't remember, is it current first or prior first, you're going to get confused. So an easy way to remember what to do here is think. All right, the prior year, it was 642, and this year it is 659. So I know, just because 659 is a bigger number than 642, I know that it increased. And if it increased, that is a positive change. If it went down, that's a decrease, and that would be a negative change. So when I do my math, I have to do whatever math is going to make it so that I have a positive answer. Okay, so what I've done over here in my spreadsheet is I've typed 659, and then I typed 642. All right, and then in the column C here, I did a formula. I did equal 659 minus 642. And when you hit enter there, you get 17,280.72. Okay, so that's how you figure out this column here. And that's what it's going to be all the way down. You're just going to subtract. Just remember, think, do I need a positive or a negative number? And then make sure you do the math so that you get that positive or that negative number. All right, now for the percent change, this formula is always going to be the difference between the two. Okay, so basically what you just calculated divided by the original. Okay, whatever happened first. How can you compare two numbers if you don't know what to compare them to? And you always compare them to whatever happened first, or the original. So in this case, your original is going to be the prior year because it happened before the current year. All right, so in Excel, in my spreadsheet, what I do is I do equal, and then I clicked on my C1, that's my difference, that's where I subtracted, and then I divided it by the original, the prior year, okay? I also went in and made under here number, I made this a percentage, and then I made sure I had one decimal place. So if you want it to automatically calculate the percentage for you, you can do that. Okay, and on this Excel stuff, if I don't explain well enough on these videos and y'all need help, please always feel free to just ask. Okay, so for our second row here, I'm gonna do 321, 034.21, and then 301, 843.28. Now, your formula is gonna be exactly the same, so you really and truly could just copy down. But if you want to think about it and make sure that it is positive, think it was 301, now it's 321, the number went up. Okay, I increased. And so same thing here for your percentage, should be your difference divided by the prior year, or the original. Okay, so our answer here should be 190.93, and the answer there is 6.4. All right, then we just keep on going. So the next one here, we have 338, 436.32, and then 340, 346.53. Again, it was 340, now it's 338. So think about it, that went down. Your formula is exactly the same, and whenever you copy that, it's going to be a negative number. Same with your percent change. Your formula stays the same. If it's a decrease, if it went down in value, you'll have a negative answer. Now, on your assignments, it tells you to put a negative sign if it is a decrease. So right here, your answer, notice they have it in parentheses, okay? It says to put a negative sign. You'll just have to play with your online program and see if it wants parentheses or the negative sign. It should accept it either way. And in fact, the most proper way in accounting is parentheses. Okay, and that's 0.6% in the parentheses means negative. All right, and then you just keep on going, same old for all the other problems. I'm not going to do all that math from you. It's just simply subtracting. All right, and that's it for 17-3.